Tuesday morning, 28th of July. Wow, how this year is flying by. So, how are you getting on? How you be? How are you been getting on with the Chi Gung set? Are you finding it useful? Is it a contribution to your lives? What are you experiencing with it? Are you feeling the energy flowing as you're doing stuff now? If you've been doing this for quite a while, it would be quite interesting now to actually get some feedback as to what's actually going on with you and how you're actually feeling with the energy as it's moving around. If you're feeling any of the energy moving around, is it buzzing in the fingertips? Just questions, just comments, just how is this actually helping? Does it actually get you into a frame of mind which helps you during the course of your day? Yeah, so if there is any feedback, if there is any questions that you have, please don't hesitate. Just put them in the comments. It's always good to find out what the feedback is. I know why I do this every day. It's a discipline for me. It gets me out of bed. It gets me moving. It helps me feel good. It gets my mind into a state that I can cope with the day better. And it's also part of my journey to understand what's going on inside. In the internal architecture of my body better. So it's a journey for me. What I'm asking is for some feedback, is to see how it's actually relating to yourselves as you're playing with this, so that I can then improve and refine and come up with content which is relevant and useful and helpful. Which of the postures do you enjoy the most? Is there anything particular you would like to work on, so that we can start to sort of build on the Chi Gung that we're doing? We've got this free set, and then we have 3 others that we do mainly at the moment, which is the Sungung set, which is all about opening up the body and allowing you to get inside and getting your energy to release and start to flow. We have the Baduan Jin, the 8 brocades, which is primarily for health and working on tonifying and boosting the energy in your internal organs, the main organs, heart, liver, lungs, spleen, kidneys, to get you working, or you'll get your body working more efficiently, if you like. And then we have the Each One, which is a system designed to build strength not only of body but spirit and mind as well, and also to help open up your body. So these things we're putting out there, or I'm putting out there, and it's just interesting to get feedback from people to find out what it is that you're actually looking for. So if you could leave comments for me, that would be absolutely fantastic. Right, I'm gibbering. We've gone 5 minutes into it. Time to get going. So turn your foot 45 degrees to the corner. The purpose of this is to get you standing on one leg comfortably. So it's opening up the leg, softening the foot, the ankle, the knees, the hip. Tailbone drops, hips are level, and you can just pick up the other foot, just rest it on the floor and rock it back and forth. So the rocking of the foot back and forth is to act on a trigger point, which helps to relax the lower leg. Just take a moment just to be present here as you're doing it. Swap to the other side. Again, make sure your weight's going down through the centre of the leg. Then pick up the ankle, shake it off. Looking for any resistance in the other leg. So that's where the wobbling is where you're resisting. And it's that you want to get to release. And swap to the other side. Pick up the knee, circling the foot. Back the other way. And change. Same again. Back the other way. And change. Feet together. Circling the knees. And back. Turn out the toes, turn out the heels. Settling onto the feet, just circling the hips. So we're just really trying to just loosen off the body. Back the other way. And then change, circling the shoulders. And back. Change. So just let yourself come to rest, softening the feet, opening the ankles, softening the knees, softening the hips. Tailbone drops, so you're sitting down. That levels the pelvis, opens up the lower back, and the shoulders need to rest over the hips, so you're elongating the spine and slightly hollowing the chest. And the chin tucks in very gently to open up the neck. And then just breathing into the belly, bones floating in space, let the muscles release, expand and sink. Softening the mind, let the mind sink down into the body. Just give it a moment just to become totally present with your body. No thoughts of what you've got to do later. Don't worry about your shopping list. Just for this moment, just be here, present with your body. Breathe in, bring the hands up the center line. Turn the palms over, take the hands up over the head. Breathing out, sinking into the hips, bending the thighs. And breathing in, come up. Hands up over the head. And breathe out, sinking down. Keep going. One more. And then breathe in, the hands come up to the center, to the chest, sorry. And turn the palms, breathe out, let the hands just push down. Come to rest on your feet. And again, just check your alignment. So softening the feet, the ankles, the knees, the hips. So everything's opening up, everything's lining up. Weight transferring comfortably down through both legs and resting on the soles of both feet. Tailbone drops, sitting down on a stool. Shoulders resting comfortably over the hips to elongate the spine, hollowing the chest very gently. And then just tuck the chin under to open and empty the neck. A few breaths. Softening down through the body so the bones are upright, muscles release. And then breathing in, the hands come up to the chest. Breathing out, left hand goes up, right hand down, and sinking into the hips and the thighs. Breathing in, come up. Breathing out. Swap the hands and sink down. And breathing in. And breathe out. So sitting back against the spine, into the pelvis. One more. Hands back to the chest. Arms to the floor, breathe out. Let the hands float down. Coming to rest again, softening the feet, the ankles, knees, hips, tailbone drops, shoulders resting comfortably over the hips, chin pulled in, spine released but elongated, neck extended but empty. Just breathing into the belly. Softening down through the legs. Turn the waist and release the shoulders. So the shoulders and the arms can swing like a piece of rope. And it's the waist that's moving. It's turning the shoulders, rotating around the spine. Really just relax the arms, let them swing. Sinking the mind to the belly. And just let the arms swing out to the side. And it's really the rotation of the waist, transferring momentum into the shoulders and out into the fingers that's moving the arms. Not that you're flapping your arms around like a bird. Softening down through the legs so you're not twisting into the knees. Really releasing the shoulders, the spine. And change. So just let the hands come to rest by the sides. Come up if you need to shake your legs, do so. And then recreate your alignment. So softening the feet, ankles, knees, hips, tailbone drops, shoulders resting comfortably over the hips, chin pulled back. Just let it tuck under so you open up the neck. Softening the neck, softening the body. Bones floating in space, muscles sink. Take that moment just to reconnect with the belly, let the mind sink down into the body. Let the breathing slow and descend into the belly. So you've got to release your diaphragm, releasing the muscles along the spine. Sinking into the legs. Breathing in, palms to the floor, bring the hands forward. Drop the fingertips, raise the arms to shoulder height. And breathe out, drop the elbows, drop the wrists and down, sinking into the hips and bending the thighs. Breathing in, come up. And breathe out. Pay attention that you're not leaning forward as you let the hands come forward. Softening the hands, emptying the palms. One more. Change. Turning the fingertips to the right, just circle the hands up. Left hand then circles down. Hold a ball in the centre. Settling down through your feet. Softening feet, ankles, knees, hips. Tailbone drops. Shoulders resting comfortably over the hips so you're not leaning forward or back. You're not separating the shoulder blades, you're not pushing the shoulder blades together. Just totally neutral. Sitting back against the spine into the pelvis. Let the brain soften. Let the mind sink into the belly and let the breathing slow. Breath in, and then as you breathe out, just rotate the waist around the spine to take your hands to the right. And then breathing in, square the hips, swap the hands, come back to centre. Breathing out, turn the waist to the left. Breathing in, square the hips, swap the hands. Breathing out. Breathing in. This motion is a rotating around the spine, turning the waist. The waist brings the shoulders round. The hands just swap positions, pivoting from the elbows. Sitting back against the spine, so you're not leaning as you move. And release all the muscles down the spine. The spine elongate. Make sure the tailbone stays dropped, softening down through the legs. One more. And circle the lower hand up, so both hands are at the chest. As you breathe out, let the hands float down by the sides. And close the hands over the belly. Left hand under right for men, right hand under left for ladies. Settling down through your feet. Softening the ankles, softening the knees and the hips, tailbone drop. Shoulders resting comfortably over the hips so that the spine elongates, chin tucked in gently to open up the neck. All the bones floating in space, and then the muscles, soft tissue, release and sink. The mind sink down into the belly, let the breathing drop to the belly. Sitting back against your spine, into the pelvis. And just breathe. Change, bring the hands up, wiggle the fingers at the ends of the arms. Bring the hands down, circling the hands. Change to rest on the feet. Breathing in, come up onto the toes. And as you breathe out, let yourself drop. Breathing in, come up. And breathe out. And keep going. One more. And relax. Just give yourself a shake. So thank you very much again for joining me this morning. I hope you've enjoyed that set. Please, 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 please do leave me some feedback, because it is always interesting to find out what people's experiences are of these exercises, how it's helping, anything that you would like to work on, and so on and so forth. And also, if you could tag, share and like this video and get it far afield, that would be brilliant. Again, thank you so very much for joining me this morning, and I will be back. Well, I'm back later today for all the white, red and black dragons out there who might want to come along and do the Bada Jin set at 11 o'clock, and the each one set at 2. And we've also got our Chi Gung challenge, the Sung Gung 20 days to Sung, is day 17 today. So once again, thanks for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow with more of the same. Take care.